Taurus, it's your girl Merch, the Big Body Bench. Run tell them, the Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. I popped in to see what you need to be talking about at this time. I don't feel well. I've had to really stay in my bed all day because I don't feel well. But I feel like I'm so behind on so much work that I have to do that I have to get up and do something. I have to show up even if I don't get much done. I have to show up. Have you in this energy of you feeling like you have to show up, you have to show your face, you have to try, you have to get to work. No matter what, you have to make an effort even though you absolutely don't want to or you don't feel up to it. You could be extremely depleted somehow. You could be on E. You could be really dehydrated. You could be exhausted from a fight. There could be a Scorpio that comes wanting to talk to you as soon as you try to get to work. Someone, have you on this energy of as soon as you get to work, someone comes to mess with you, fuck with you. Could be a Scorpio. Have you on the Scorpio vibes? Like you know I'm busy, or I'm finally getting to it. And here you come with your bullshit trying to distract me. Or trying to bother me with your problems. You could feel like no one gives a shit about what you got going on. No one cares about your problems, your issues. You could be really depleted because you've given so much of your energy to other people. You could be sick, your stomach could feel uneasy, or you could have pain in your stomach or pain in your body somehow. Your head could hurt. You could be on E where you're not eating, you're not drinking, and it's a problem. Crazy thing is I don't feel like you really want to talk to anybody. I don't feel like you really want to say much to anybody. You feel kind of quiet, kind of to yourself. You show up, but, you know, or you're present, but you just want to be left alone. You just want to get through something. It could feel like a lot is going on at work somehow, or you're really overwhelmed at work. So much so that you don't even want to get to it. You don't want to look at this. For some of you, this is at home or school, or they're one and the same somehow. You're a college student. You live where you work. Your school is your work. You live there too, in a dorm room. Or being at home is where you work. You work at home, or like home office vibes, or you know there's a ton of work to be done at home before you even leave to go to work. You got 2 jobs. You got to work at home and you got to work when you go to work. You're already depleted before you're already depleted with home and family. Your home life, your family, before you even get to work outside of that immediate circle. And so by the time you get to that needing to take care of whoever's on the outside, you're completely depleted. You just don't have it. Your heart's not in it. Your mind is scattered. You're in it days. You're really foggy. I don't feel like you're telling anyone this. I don't feel like you're communicating with anyone. So I don't know if this is so much about what you need to be talking about, or I'm just going to be communicating your thoughts. I feel like you're really tired. I feel like you're really at your wit's end somehow. You don't know what's next to do. You're tired of someone or something. Heavy on the really being exhausted by a masculine energy, or a masculine energy being exhausted by a feminine energy equally. Multiple truths exist. You've done so much yelling or fighting with someone, or so much explaining yourself over and over again that you don't know what else to say. Someone could really make you feel like you're the bad guy somehow. Someone could really paint someone out to be so much worse than they are. Someone has painted someone else out to be so much worse than they are, and you're getting to see that they're not that bad. Or someone has painted you out to be so much worse than you actually are, and you're not that bad. But some of you really kid yourself about where you start shit, about where you're the problem, about where you're the aggressor, you initiate things, where you fly off the handle, where you go 0 to 100, where you're not taking someone else's condition into consideration. Heavy on someone having a health problem, or someone's health being at stake, or someone needing extra care. They're needing to be aware of their health needing extra care. Somehow you're needing to be a little more delicate with them, and you're absolutely not. Or someone needs to be this way with you, and they're absolutely not. They refuse to be. They refuse to acknowledge how much more you need them, or how much more stressed out you get than they do because of your health condition. Someone is definitely pregnant. Some of you are definitely pregnant. Someone is being drained, depleted, or they have some type of health condition that just leaves them out of it. Or you're dealing with someone, dealing with someone who's intoxicated, a masculine energy who's intoxicated, who's really out of it, you know. But heavy on the, like, I keep hearing bloodlust. I could be wrong. So I could be using the wrong term, but that's how it almost feels. Where someone really goes for the jugular, someone doesn't stop, someone doesn't care, someone knows that they're making the situation worse, someone knows that they're hurting someone, they don't care. A masculine energy knows that he's stressing someone out, knows that he's making the wrong decision, knows that he's making something worse, knows that what he's doing is affecting your health or affecting your relationship. He does not care. He sees the signs, he ignores them. A feminine Taurus could really need to sleep. She could really need some sleep at this point. She's truly exhausted. Let's pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angel, spirit guide, spirit animal, soul, sky, universe, please allow me to tap in with my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and Mercury to see what they need to be talking about at this time. Please protect the space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. People could be trying to tiptoe around the Taurus feminine energy. They could be trying to tiptoe around her and not tell her where she's the problem, or what she's done wrong, or how she's the tyrant, or she's seen as the tyrant, even though she's not, even though she's innocent somehow. Pick what side you on. What do you need to be talking about? The answers you need are coming, you know, from Moon and Gemini. You need someone to take accountability for how they speak to you. You could be dealing with a Gemini. You know, you could be waiting on this conversation to happen. You're waiting on a Gemini to speak to you. You ask the Gemini some questions, or, you know, the information that you get is going to help you make your next decision in life somehow. Someone could be really tired of talking to you. Someone could be really tired of talking to you, really tired of telling you the same thing over and over again, really tired of how you need certain affirmation. Is that it? Outside validation or whatever. Either way, from someone else, and they keep trying to say the same thing to you, or they keep having to have the same conversation with you. They're tired of it. They're tired of having patience, or they kid themselves about where they have patience with you. They don't have patience with you at all. You could be the go-between, or somebody is a go-between, somebody is a mediator, someone has to help calm you down, has to help you unblock your throat chakra, or has to help you block it a little bit, shut up a little bit, because you're flying off the handle. There's something you really need to release, someone you need to release, but also some bad habits you need to release. Be bold and make the first move. For some of you, you need to apologize first. Don't let your past hold you back, but you absolutely don't want to. Or you see someone who needs to apologize to someone who needs to get over something, but they're so stuck in their ways that they absolutely won't let themselves take accountability. Could be dealing with the Aries. I was tapping to that energy in Aries reading. Masculine refusing to take accountability, you know, wanting to just move forward, pretend like they don't know what they've done wrong. But they do. For some of you, you take the initiative to go to connect with someone. You know, you don't let what else is happening, or what has just transpired, or what transpired in the past, stop you, or other people's opinions stop you, or the way that somebody paints someone out to be. You interact with them anyway and find out that they're not who they say that they are. They're not who this person tried to make them out to be. They're not bad like they tried, you know, like they tried to make them out to be. And making that connection, it sparks powerful change. You know, it makes you look at things completely different, or it opens a world of possibilities between you and this new person that you were writing off at one point, but now you know better than to do that, because you got to, you know, weigh your options, feel them out, meditate on your interaction with them, meditate on the information that was given to you, meditate on what transpired. For some of you, someone is nothing's going to come of the situation. It's not going to be worked out no matter what. You need to just honor where someone else can't face their fears, or there's a Scorpio who's going to help you work through your fears. They work through it for you, or they're refusing to work through their fears, and that's why nothing is going to come of this situation. But some of you need to surrender to the divine about where you need to go, where you know you need to go. You need to disconnect from someone. For some of you, you're about to have a brand new relationship with a Libra. You can have a healthy relationship with someone if you let go of toxic ideas of them that someone put in your head that's never truly been your reality, or someone has always blocked you from your blessings now in a way that they cannot, or blocked you from connecting to someone now, from, you know, before in a way that they can no longer. You're really emotional. You're really emotional. You realize that something is not as solid as you thought it would be. It's not as solid as it's supposed to be, or as it seems on the outside. It isn't a secret. You've always known this. You're just now, you know, either you've always known this, or this is just now being revealed to you. For some of you, this is not someone you're in a relationship with, or you are, but more professionally. You know, it could be with your work somehow. Something is really coming out, you know, where you don't know what the hell's gonna happen. It's not solid. It's not stable. You don't know what to expect. You don't know if there's gonna be good news. For some of you, though, something at home is not solid. It's not a solid foundation at home. You know, it's giving you a lot of anxiety. You can't sleep. Somebody's head hurts. Somebody was not expecting for something to come down. People are not working together the way that they're supposed to. You know, you are really afraid of work. You're really afraid about work falling apart, but I feel like you're going to be really fortunate. I feel like you're going to be really fortunate. I feel like you're not going to take the initiative to communicate with someone who communicates really immaturely. Have you on it being someone who's a lot younger, or their money is a lot younger. their communication skills is, you know, they're really standoffish, or really annoyed, or they don't know how to communicate with you at all. They get really angry with you, or no one tells you anything, so you don't know what to expect. But I feel like you're going to be blessed regardless. And if something is out of balance, it will balance itself out. Something is out of balance with lovers, though. You could have more than one, or you're just not being treated right by your partner, or you feel like you're not being treated right by your partner, but you both could feel this way too somehow. You both could be Tauruses, or you both could be earth signs, or at the root of all this is money. Someone is envious of the other person because of money. Someone is envious because of someone, because of money, or someone thinks that they can fix something with money, or money is the answer to everything, or they don't offer anything but money. All they do is throw money at their problems. They're never emotionally available for something, or can't communicate for something. The Devil card is out here. Someone is really obsessive. Someone is really, could be dealing with a Capricorn for some of you. Someone's real obsessive. Someone does have some really bad addictions. I'm also hearing someone has a terrible, horrible temper. Someone truly shows up as the devil. Something could be burning. All of a sudden, I smell something burning. Something could be on fire. Have you on something being on fire, or, you know, this is not a literal fire, but shit is on fire right now. You know, things are burning down to the ground somehow. A relationship is, a situation is, something with your boss, your job, your man, your child's father, your father. You're realizing where they've made the wrong decision, you know, or where they're a real tyrant, or where they tried to convince you that someone was evil, but they're not fucking evil. You know, have you on the Emperor trying to pretend that someone is evil, but they're not evil. Or trying to pretend that someone's obsessed with them for no reason, but they have every reason to be. Or someone, yeah, heavy on this energy, or someone being the bad guy. A masculine energy trying to paint someone out to be the bad guy, and you changing your mind about this. You realizing that he's the bad guy. You realizing that he's really angry somehow. You realizing that he's bitter because he's not as creative somehow as the feminine energy. He's not as victorious, and so there won't be any new love. He won't offer her anything, even though he's really passionate about her. He ignores him. He ignores this part of himself. You're not talking about this. Y'all are not communicating about this. You're not being honest. Nobody's being transparent. Or when you do talk to this person about this, all you do is fight. All y'all do is fight. An argument breaks out, or you get yelled at. You know, no one listens to you. They tell you to shut up. Your opinion is never validated. Anyway, this energy is kind of crazy. I'm gonna end it here and take part 2 of this video over to Patreon to see what whoever you're dealing with, what they want to say to you. Could be this boss or this Emperor that you're dealing with. You are the Emperor, so have you on the it being an Aries, though, for some of you that you're dealing with. Anyway, like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you know when I post a video for you. Taurus, if you feel called to book a personal reading with me, you can find all information in the description box below. You can check out my link tree to find my Cash App and my PayPal. If you feel called to leave me a donation, it'd be greatly appreciated. You'll also find the links to my Patreon, where you'll find part 2 to this reading, and both of my IG pages, at the Big Body High Priestess and at priestess.mage.wayfinder. At the Big Body High Priestess is where I do daily check-in videos over there, and at priestess.mage.wayfinder on IG is our spiritual family business, where we sell some really dope products that I would love to share with you. I thought I had a couple in front of me, but my mother must have taken them. If you're interested in hip-hop, you can find the links to my latest album, The Many-Faced Goddess, streaming everywhere. I love you so much. It's your girl Merch, the Big Body Bench. Run tell them, the Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. Peace.